As we grow older, the body undergoes a variety of changes, some more noticeable than others. While many people associate aging with wrinkles, graying hair, or joint pain, one of the most insidious and often overlooked aspects of aging is the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength. For older adults, this decline in muscle health can have far-reaching consequences, affecting their ability to perform daily tasks, maintain independence, and ultimately enjoy life. The deterioration of muscle tissue, known as sarcopenia, can lead to a cascade of problems, from frailty and diminished mobility to a higher risk of falls and fractures. However, the surprising truth is that muscle loss doesn't happen overnight. It's caused by a variety of silent killers that quietly chip away at muscle health every day, often without warning or obvious symptoms. These silent killers are factors that, when combined, can significantly diminish the strength and vitality of older adults, impacting not just physical health, but mental and emotional well-being too. While the aging process itself is inevitable, there are several external and internal factors that accelerate muscle deterioration. These silent killers are often difficult to detect because their effects are cumulative and take years to manifest. The good news is that they are preventable or at least manageable with the right knowledge and proactive actions. By understanding these key factors and taking the necessary steps to combat them, older adults can preserve their muscle strength, retain mobility, and maintain a higher quality of life well into their later years. In this article, we will explore 5 of the most significant silent killers that destroy muscles in older adults and offer strategies to protect against them. 1. Natural aging, the first silent killer. Aging is a universal and unavoidable process. From the moment we are born, our bodies begin a slow, inevitable journey toward aging, and with that journey comes various physical changes. For muscles, aging leads to a steady decline in both mass and function. From as early as the age of 30, the body starts to lose muscle mass at a gradual rate, and by the time we reach our 60s, this loss becomes more pronounced. This age-related muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, can cause profound changes in an individual's physical capabilities, making everyday tasks like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even standing up from a chair more difficult. Muscles do not simply grow weaker as we age, they also lose their elasticity, which makes movement less fluid and more taxing on the body. This process is exacerbated by the fact that the body also produces fewer key hormones, like testosterone and growth hormone, that help maintain muscle strength and recovery. These hormonal shifts lead to muscle tissue becoming less efficient at regenerating and repairing itself, further contributing to physical decline. Though aging is inevitable, its impact on muscle mass can be slowed down. Regular exercise, particularly strength training and resistance exercises, can help mitigate the effects of sarcopenia and maintain muscle function. Consuming a nutrient-rich diet, ensuring adequate protein intake, and managing other health conditions that might accelerate muscle loss are also crucial. The key takeaway is that while aging affects muscles, its impact can be delayed through proactive health habits and lifestyle choices. 2. Nutritional deficiency, the second silent killer. Nutrition plays a central role in maintaining muscle health, but unfortunately, many older adults fail to meet their nutritional needs. As people age, changes in metabolism, appetite, and digestive function can make it harder to consume the nutrients required for optimal muscle function. Protein, the primary building block of muscle tissue, is especially important for older adults. Protein helps repair and build muscle fibers, but many elderly individuals do not consume enough protein in their diets. A protein deficiency can lead to muscle wasting and a decrease in muscle strength, which can significantly impair mobility and quality of life. But protein is not the only nutrient crucial for muscle health. Vitamin D, for example, is essential for bone health and the proper function of muscles. Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium, a mineral that is necessary for maintaining bone density. When vitamin D levels are low, older adults are at higher risk of developing conditions like osteoporosis, which weakens bones and, in turn, puts muscles at risk. Calcium is another important nutrient, as it helps muscles contract and function properly. Without sufficient calcium, muscles can become weak and prone to cramping or spasms. Additionally, omega-3 fatty acids found in fish and certain plant oils are known to reduce inflammation and may help preserve muscle mass in older adults. Sadly, many older adults suffer from poor nutrition due to factors like loss of appetite, difficulty preparing meals, or limited access to fresh food. Chronic conditions, medications, and a lack of proper dental care can also interfere with nutrient absorption, leading to deficiencies that accelerate muscle loss. Therefore, ensuring that older adults receive the right amount of key nutrients through a balanced diet, rich in protein, vitamins, and healthy fats, is essential for preserving muscle strength and overall health. In some cases, nutritional supplements might be necessary to bridge the gap in certain nutrients like vitamin D or omega-3s. 3. Lack of physical activity and sedentary lifestyle, the third silent killer. Physical activity is one of the most powerful tools in maintaining muscle health, but many older adults lead sedentary lifestyles, which is one of the primary causes of muscle loss. As we age, we tend to move less, often due to pain, fatigue, or simply the perception that it's too late to start exercising. However, the truth is that the less active we are, the more rapidly our muscles begin to shrink and weaken. This condition is known as muscle atrophy, and it can occur when muscles are not regularly engaged in physical activity. When muscles are not used, they lose mass, strength, and flexibility. This not only impairs movement but also increases the risk of joint problems, poor circulation, and other chronic health conditions. For older adults, this loss of muscle mass and strength can make it harder to perform everyday tasks such as getting up from a chair, walking long distances, or lifting objects. In addition, lack of physical activity increases the risk of falls, as weakened muscles can lead to poor balance and coordination. Sedentary behavior also has wider health implications, such as an increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, and obesity, all of which can further weaken muscles. The good news, however, is that it's never too late to start incorporating physical activity into daily routines. Even light exercises, such as walking, swimming, or yoga, can help maintain and build muscle mass. Strength training exercises, such as resistance band exercises or weightlifting, are particularly effective at preserving muscle function and preventing muscle loss. With the right guidance, older adults can increase their physical activity levels and improve their muscle health significantly. 4. Chronic stress and anxiety, the fourth silent killer. While stress is often associated with mental health issues, its physical effects can be just as damaging, particularly when it comes to muscle health. Chronic stress and anxiety trigger the release of cortisol, a hormone that is essential for short-term survival but can have detrimental effects on the body when produced in excess. High cortisol levels can cause muscle breakdown by interfering with protein synthesis, the process by which muscles regenerate and grow. Over time, this chronic muscle degradation leads to muscle weakness, fatigue, and an overall decrease in physical capabilities. For older adults, stress often comes from a variety of sources, including health concerns, financial worries, caregiving responsibilities, and social isolation. The cumulative effects of stress can make it difficult to focus on self-care, including maintaining a healthy diet, staying active, or getting enough sleep, all of which are crucial for muscle health. Moreover, stress often leads to unhealthy coping mechanisms, such as overeating or avoiding exercise, further exacerbating muscle loss and increasing vulnerability to other health problems. Managing stress is crucial for maintaining muscle health. Relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, and mindfulness can help lower cortisol levels and promote relaxation. Engaging in hobbies, spending time with friends and family, and participating in social activities can also reduce stress and improve overall well-being. In addition, seeking professional help for stress management or mental health challenges can prevent the negative impact of chronic stress on the body. 5. Chronic diseases, the fifth silent killer. Chronic diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, and cardiovascular diseases are common in older adults and can significantly affect muscle health. These conditions disrupt normal metabolic processes, making it more difficult for the body to maintain muscle mass. For example, diabetes can lead to insulin resistance, which prevents muscles from effectively utilizing glucose and repairing muscle tissue. High blood pressure and heart disease reduce blood flow, depriving muscles of the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay strong. Arthritis is another common chronic condition that affects older adults and directly impacts muscle health. Joint pain and stiffness from arthritis make it harder to stay active, leading to muscle atrophy and further physical decline. Additionally, chronic illnesses often cause fatigue, which can discourage physical activity, creating a cycle of inactivity that accelerates muscle loss. Managing chronic diseases through medication, regular checkups, and lifestyle changes is crucial for minimizing their impact on muscle health. Many older adults benefit from physical therapy, which helps to improve mobility and strength while managing pain. By controlling chronic conditions, older adults can better preserve muscle health and reduce the risk of further complications. In conclusion, the loss of muscle strength and function in older adults is a complex issue that is influenced by a variety of silent killers, including aging, poor nutrition, lack of physical activity, chronic stress, and chronic diseases. While these factors are difficult to detect and may seem unavoidable, they are not entirely out of our control. By adopting a proactive approach to health that includes regular physical activity, a balanced and nutrient-rich diet, effective stress management, and proper care for chronic diseases, older adults can slow the progression of muscle loss and maintain strength, mobility, and independence. The earlier these steps are taken, the better the chances of preserving muscle health and improving overall quality of life as we age. With the right knowledge, support, and lifestyle changes, older adults can combat these silent killers and continue to lead fulfilling, active lives well into their later years. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share it to spread it to those around you, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to receive the latest videos. Also, feel free to leave your comments and share your experiences so we can exchange ideas and discuss them together. Likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions give me the motivation to create the most engaging videos for you. See you in the next video.